baby. Yes, we're back. And yes, we're coming from a loss, but it doesn't matter. New game, new tactic, new attitude. Here we go. Utah Jazz are going up against the Boston Celtics in this evening's game. It is a back-to-back, the first back-to-back that we've had this season. So I'm really intrigued on how this is going to affect the team. So far, game hasn't started quite yet. They're just talking about the lineups right now, but I have the lineups. Okay, here we go. So for my Utah Jazz, this is what the lineup is going to be like. Just give me one sec. And here we go. Lineup hasn't changed, people. Oh, no, yes, it has. So obviously we know Walker Kessler is out. So Kyle Filipowski is going to be on the bench, but still Key at the 1, Svi at the 2, Lowry at the 3, Taylor Hendricks at the 4, who had a pretty good game last game. Started out slow, but at the end, by the end of the game, did even things out. And then Yusuf Nurkic at the 5. So everything stayed the same, but I'm expecting a different result. That's right. I'm being super positive. I know what the Boston Celtics are capable of. I understand what they're capable of. I know what they have. And yes, they've lost a few players, and Jason Tatum is injured, which is great. But they still have a threat. They still have a threat. And this is what the threat looks like. So they got Peyton Pritchard at the 1. They got Derek White at the 2. Jaylen Brown at the 3. Josh Minor at the 4. And Namias Keita, the Portuguese international, at the 5. It's good to see Namias Keita again. I watched a lot of his Eurobasket game, which I got a few YouTube shorts on my channel about it, talking about Namias Keita. He definitely is one to kind of watch out for. Very strong. Nurkic is definitely going to have a tough shout trying to deal with him. But nevertheless, we are the Utah Jazz. We definitely could go out there and make an impact. I'm ready. Are you ready? Yes, let's go. I'm super excited right now. We're going up against a tough team, but I believe in Will Hardy. I believe what he's trying to implement, and we have to hold these young players accountable. We really do. I'm in firm bone belief we have to keep these young players accountable for their actions, and I don't see any problem with that. The coaches have gone out there to do what they do. If you listen to Will Hardy's press conference after the last game, he gave examples of things that they'd prepared for, and it's just that the guys didn't go out there and execute. But hopefully this time they'll go out there and execute. The key thing is about coming out with the right attitude. Like, I understand what the Celtics are. You know, these are former NBA champs, you know, before they kind of got broken apart because of the salary cap. But nevertheless, like, we could go out there and be competitive. That's all I think any sports fan, no matter basketball fan, football fan, American football fan, baseball fan, could ever ask for. Just go out there and be competitive. That's all people are asking for. Everybody has their reasons for supporting and cheering for their team. But yeah. So they're just coming out with the lineups. I obviously got to you guys first. We're giving out the lineups, and I can confirm that it is exactly the lineups that I thought it was going to be. Not sure on the bench unit. That will be pretty interesting once the games start. I'm curious to see who they have on the bench. I remember watching in Summer League, they had a former Jazz man in Kenny Lofton Jr., young Zebo out there giving work and really playing well for the Celtics. I see they got Isaiah Collier there. They're talking about him a bit. I know he played a G League game, I think it's a couple of days ago now, either on the same day the Jazz played or the day before the Jazz played, but he's really trying to ramp himself up. We definitely are going to need him to help with the creativity part for sure. But the game was getting ready to start. You could see the intense look in Will Hardy's face. He's intense, but yet excited as well. I'm excited. I'm really excited. So I'm loving this. I am really loving this right now. All right, we're going to change the layout. First of all, you know what we can do? We are going to stop sharing the screen. And then we're going to change the layout. We're going to change the layout to where you can see my beautiful face. And as soon as the game starts, I will start sharing the scores. Okay, game has started. Jazz get the pick, and Lowry Markkinen has the ball right now. Who's he going to pass to? Tries to set things up. Lowry goes round. Look at him. They're being super. That's the tone that has been set. Josh Minot there really getting physical with Lowry, and it looks like Lowry Markkinen is going to go to the line. And while he goes to the line, what I'm going to do is oh no, it's going to be another jump ball. Josh Minot to Lowry. Jazz get the ball, and now Keontae George has the ball. Exactly the person who we wanted it to. Keontae George has the ball now. To the corner there. Taylor Hendricks there to Nurkic. Come on, Taylor, keep moving. Nurkic with a spin. Doesn't manage to get it, but unfortunately not. And Celtics get the ball. You got Peyton Pritchard right there with the ball, passes to Derek White, who passes it to JB. JB with the ball. Taylor Hendricks, we're going to need you to help lock down JB. Derek White there with a layup. The mice. Keita, we let him have an easy one with that one, but it's fine. It's fine. We're still in this beat. We're still in this game. Still only 2-0 right now. Keontae George there with a midi. In and out. Rebound there by Derek White. And JB has the ball right now. JB to Derek White. Derek White with an open three. Why we let him have an open three? No. Derek White there with the open three. Celtics up 5-0 at the moment. Markkinen with the three. In and out for Markkinen. And Derek White there gets the bucket. And JB, he's got Keontae George on him. Tries to go for a spin. Keontae playing some great defense right now. Nice one there. JB with the midi. And it slowly rolls in. Celtics up by 7 right now. Come on, Jazz. You cannot go down by 20 like you've been doing in the last pre. Guys, drive to the basket. Can we drive to the basket, people? Taylor Hendricks with a three. It goes nothing but rim on that point. Derek White now has the ball. JB with a three. No, Lowry with the ball now. Will the Jazz finally decide to drive to the basket to try to get a bucket? We're 2 minutes in. Nurkic with the ball. Passes it to Svi Mykhailiuk. Svi with a three. No, he gets nothing but backboard. JB has the ball now. Jaylen Brown. JB has the ball. Passes to Peyton Pritchard. Peyton Pritchard with a three. Oh, my God. Peyton Pritchard with a three right there on that one. Guys, time to drive to the basket. Like, did you not watch the playoffs? This is a team that has a problem with other teams driving to the basket. Come on, Key. Drive to the basket. Keontae George has the ball now. Pass it to Lowry. Lowry right there. He's got Derek White that's on him. And the Myers Cater. Come on, guys. With a midi. No, nothing there for Lowry. Guys have Peyton Pritchard there with the ball. The 6th man of the year. Celtics with a three. In and out. Jazz get the ball again. We have to stop shooting threes right now, guys. We have to. I don't know what the stats are right now. As soon as it's on break, I will share my screen, and then we can start taking away from there. Yusuf Nurkic there to Keontae George. George, he's got Peyton Pritchard that's on him. Keontae George there. Drop layup with Keontae George. And finally, as I said, the Jazz should be doing, driving to the basket. They do so, and they get the layup, which is exactly what we want. That one definitely deserves some clap. I got to give it some claps on that one. Clap, 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 clap. All right. Jaylen Brown with the ball. JB. He's got Svi Mykhailiuk on him. JB with a three. Neemias Queta getting the rebound on that one. No second chance opportunities, guy. Lowry, we're gonna need your help on those. All right. Keontae George has the ball now. Whistle blows. I think it's a foul. I think it's on Josh Minot. Don't know what's going on there. Whilst they're showing some of the screens, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen So at the very least, to people that aren't able to watch the game, they can check out the scores. So I'm just going to change my layout so you guys could see my wonderful face as well as the scores. And then we take it upon there. They got the camera pound on Joe Mazzulla right now. All right, Keontae George with the ball. Pass it to Nurkic. Nurkic there to Lowry. Lowry loses the ball on that one. Peyton Pritchard now has the ball. He comes at the court. Taylor Hendricks has got to defend. Good defending by the Jazz right now. Minot with the ball. Back to Peyton Pritchard. Taylor Hendricks there. We got Derek White there open. Ace Bailey is on court. Didn't notice him on that play. Nurkic gets the rebound. And Taylor Hendricks. Taylor, you got to drive to the basket, Taylor. Well, Taylor Hendricks, in my opinion, looking for the easy way out. He's got to, at the very least, try for the dunk on that one or try for the layup. Whether he gets fouled or not is one thing. I got to show the stats in this one because I'm hearing them. The Jazz are 1 of 9 from the field, and they're 0 from 4 from 3. All right, we got Ace Bailey on Jaylen Brown. Ace Bailey doing a pretty good job right now trying to secure him. Peyton Pritchard there, fade away on Keontae George. He gets it. Celtics up by 12. Jazz have to stop thinking about the scoreline and just thinking about being consistent right now. Take efficient shots, keep possession, and do not let second chance opportunities come. I'll be right back. I just need to do one thing. No longer than 10 seconds. Okay. All right. Looking at how everything is going now, let me refresh. Jazz is 0 from 4 from 3. Okay. That's got to improve, but it's still early days. They're 11% from see, that's bad. Too many attempts of trying to take threes, in my opinion. Got to be driving to the basket. And then the Celtics just really efficient, 60%. I mean, yeah, they've just taken one more shot, but the Jazz we've just got to do better. We've just got to do better overall. And they're getting points in the paint. Celtics so far. I know it's a small sample, but that is what the game is looking like so far. Okay, let's see what's going on the Celtics bench, though. Who have they got? Oh, they got Xavier Tillman. Sam Howes is pretty good. Chris Boucher, I don't know him. Oh, Hugo Gonzalez. He's a kid that they just drafted. Baylor Scheiman, they drafted last year. Jordan Walsh is still around. He's going into his 3rd year. Then you got Luka Garza, who's from the Timberwolves. Hopefully he gets an opportunity there at the Celtics. And then obviously Anthony Simons. And we know what he can do. He's a quick guard that shoots the ball very well. Not defensively that good, but very good offensive player. And we got the Jazz have only got 5 points right now, but Jason Tatum is in the building. He is right there, supporting his teammates. He's not walking around with crutches. He is just sitting there on the bench, or at least behind the bench. And you figure he's looking to be ready in the second half of the season. All right, game's just about to start. Keontae George has the ball now. Passes it to, is that Kevin Love is on the court. And Kevin Love hits a three. Yeah, it is Kevin Love. Shout out to Kevin Love on that one. I that deserves some clappings right there. Kevin Love with a three. I'll take that. Elijah Harkless is in the game. Finally. We will definitely need more of Elijah Harkless in this game. His defense is exactly what we need. Keep Jaylen Brown silent. Oh, Jaylen Brown there with a three. Oh, but he misses. That's nice. That's good. Kevin Love there with the rebound. K Love there. Ace Bailey with the ball. Ace has got to drive to the basket. Nice one, Ace. Ace, come on with the hook. Oh, Ace Bailey with the hook. That is nice. Let's go, Ace. Ace Bailey definitely deserving some products on that one. All right, Ace Bailey on the court now. He's guarding Anthony Simons, but a screen is set. Switches on now Elijah Harkless. Elijah Harkless doing pretty well. Is he going to? He's forced the pass back to JB, and now Ace Bailey's team. Ace Bailey with an attempted block. Nice defense there by Ace Bailey on that one. Unfortunately, not getting the block on that one. All right, Kevin Love has the ball now to Keontae George. Keontae George there with the floater. Keontae George gets a nice floater. Yes. Well done, Jazz, to that. Jazz are down by 7. It definitely beats being down by 20. We got 5 minutes left in the first quarter. I think Jazz are doing pretty well. If we could just get some good defense. Oh, it's an easy three there, but they miss. Goes out Anthony Simons to Sam Hauser with a three. Hauser with a three. This is the type of team that even though they haven't got JT and they haven't got Porzingis, this is a team that can kill you. They can kill you just on threes. All right. We got Keontae George. Keontae George there to Lowry Marketing. Lowry, no. Lowry, nothing but rim on that one. Jazz down by 10, and it's Celtics ball. All right, we got Sam Hauser. Passes to Anthony Simons with a three. And that is out, I believe. No, but Jazz get the rebound on that, and Keontae George with a good one. Keontae George there with a three. Oh, that is a nice one there by Keontae George, putting the Jazz in double digits. Jazz now down by 7. I will take that. That definitely deserves some clapping there for Keontae George. Ace Bailey putting on some pretty good defending right now. Oh, great foul there by Elijah Harkless on Luka Garza. Stops the easy bucket. We don't want easy buckets. Keontae George giving Ace Bailey some advice, defensive advice on who he should be marking. Like, even though they are down by 8. Okay, so we got Lowry coming out the game for Kyle Filipowski. Hopefully we could see more from Kyle in this one. Kyle basically playing is our biggest guy on the court right now. All right, Flip. What's he going to do? Come on, Flip. That's Jazz ball. Way to be. Filipowski loses. He's got to work on his handles, Filipowski, on that one. He loses the ball. But ball goes out of the Celtics. I think Anthony Simons. All right, Keontae George there with the ball. And it's a foul on Ace Bailey with the foul. I don't even think that's a foul. Will Hardy definitely has something to say to number 92 referee. My God, Ace Bailey looks so thin right out there on the court. All right. Keep Anthony Simons at bay. Switch happens, and now Elijah Harkless is on him. He gets past Harkless. Oh, then it's JB with a three. Oh, but it's a miss by JB. That's what you want, right? Elijah Harkless getting past JB to Filipowski to Kevin Love with a three. No, but good movement of the ball there from the Utah Jazz on that one. Sam Hauser with a three. Rebound there by Kyle Filipowski, and he brings the ball up the court. Luka Garza is on him, though. Ball lost there by Kevin Love. Those old bones are definitely getting to him. JB there trying to drive to the basket, and Kyle Filipowski gets his big 7-foot body in the way, stop the easy bucket. I think that's a good one. I think that was a good one. Not sure if Will Hardy was upset on that one. All right, JB shoots his first free throw, and he misses. Oh, nice foul then. Well done, Kyle Filipowski. We are going to give you some claps for that. Okay, JB's about to take his second free throw, and he drills that one that time. Okay, Jazz at the ball. Walt Clayton is on the court right now. Kevin Love has the ball, passes it to Elijah Harkless. Harkless, please drive to the basket. Yes, he does. Harkless there to the corner. Filipowski with a three. Oh, yes. My guy, Filipowski, right there with a lovely three. I've been waiting to see that three from Filipowski because when Filipowski drains the three, I know we be doing some things. You know what I mean? Hi. There we go. There we go. My Utah Jazz playing some pretty good basketball right now. That's all I ask for. Just be competitive. You know, the Jazz hanging in there, and I have no problem with that. Just hang in there, Utah. So the game is on a break right now. Jazz are down by 7 at the moment, but that's fine. They've been down by 7 for since the 5th minute, and now what are we on right now? What is the scores? Now we got 2 minutes left, so not bad in terms of where the Jazz are. I will say that. So, seeing how the game is, I got to refresh this so I can really take a look at the scores. All right, Lowry hasn't given any points right now. Lowry's cold. This isn't a game for this might not be Lowry's good game, but this definitely is Kyle Filipowski's game here. I will say that he's played 2 minutes, 2 rebounds, and 3 points. Elijah Harkless, he hasn't got any points right now, but Elijah Harkless is playing some good defense, which is exactly what we want him to do. And as far as he's coming for Svi Mihailuk, and he probably is doing better than Svi Mihailuk right now, just with the 1 assist from the Filipowski 3. Keontae George there doing really well. He's got 7 points in his 9 minutes to play, 1 assist, 1 rebound. And Kevin Love there, he's got 4 points and he's got 3 points in his 4 minutes, but 1 assist, 1 rebound there. So a little bit of a slow time for the Jazz. Things moving pretty slow. Taylor Hendricks, he hasn't got anything on the board right now. Sounds like a pretty Taylor Hendricks type of game overall. And then on the Celtics side, I always keep forgetting about the Celtics. Jaylen Brown there, he's missed a couple threes. I will say that. I thought the couple threes that he took, I thought the Jazz would have been in trouble, but he's only got 5 points in his 9 minutes, but he's got 2 assists. Then we have Peyton Pritchard. He's got another 5 points there as well. And obviously you got Namias Keita. He's got 4 points, but he's got 5 rebounds. Jazz facing Detroit Pistons on Wednesday. That's going to be fun. I know I'm actually a fan of some Detroit basketball, so that one should be a lot of fun. Okay, Walter Clayton with the ball. We are back now. He's got Anthony Simons that's on him. Possible to Ace. All right, Ace Bailey with the layup. Ace Bailey with a nice layup there by Ace Bailey. Doesn't look very smooth. He kind of looks like a baby calf, just trying to move and trying to find his way in the NBA. Celtics with a 3. It's another miss. Jazz have to keep on capitalizing on these threes. Elijah Harkless, that should have been a foul, but Elijah Harkless going in for a layup. Oh, Peyton Pritchard with a 3. He misses. Good defense there by Elijah Harkless. Peyton Pritchard there. Oh, Jazz doing really well defending on the perimeter. They're getting in good positions. And it's a travel on Pritchard, and they give away the possession. I will take that. I'll take that any day. You see JT right there on the sideline talking to Ace Bailey. Stop distracting him, Jason Tatum. No distractions. Oh, Larry Market is back in the game, and he gets his first points of the game with a nice baby hook right there. Oh, it's a 3 by the Celtics. It's another miss. Let's go, Jazz. That's exactly what you do. Keep driving to the basket. Only take open threes. Walter Clayton there to Lowry. But it looks like it's a foul on Lowry. I think Lowry's going to go to the line now. Or is it going to be side out? I think it's going to be side out. Yeah, it's going to be side out. Walter Clayton has a ball. Inbound pass to Ace Bailey. Ace Bailey, he's got Peyton Pritchard on. Come on now. Get past Peyton. He ain't got nothing on you. He's like my size. Filipowski there. Filipowski, come on, Flip, just shoot. Oh, Filipowski, they're trying to set up Lowry, but he could have just taken the shot. Another turnover there by the Celtics. Pritchard there, ball coming off Peyton Pritchard, and it's going to be Jazz ball. Come on now, let's just play. Let's just play. Sweet Mihailo coming into the game for Ace Bailey. I think they're thinking about reviewing it, and I'm like, forget that. We got Isaiah Collier. Isaiah Collier is on the bench, but like I thought he was in street clothes because I didn't see his trousers. But it looks like he could play if need be. All right, Walter Clayton with a 3. It's going to be Celtics ball. In and out there by Walter Clayton. Jazz close to getting a rebound, but wasn't able to get anything on that side. Shout out to the one person that is watching the stream right now. Really appreciate it. Do leave a comment on what you think about how the game has gone so far. I think compared to how the last few games go to Jazz, this is a very good start. 3 by the Celtics. It's another miss. Guys, we got to get the rebound. Peyton Pritchard with a 3 now. Oh, no. See, that's why you don't. That's why you always got to be switched on defensively. Jazz down by 6. Walter Clayton. We got 5 seconds to go. Walter Clayton there with a midi. And he lets it drain. We got 0.8. Jazz there down by 4. It's a long 3, but no good. No good. All right. Jazz down by 4. They've scored 20 and they have limited the Celtics to just 25. So I will take that. I'll take that all day long. All day long. So I thought they were going on break. Oh, it looks like they are going on break. It looks like it might be a short break. Shout out to the two people there that are watching the stream. Really appreciate it. Join me on this lonely journey of hoping that the Jazz are going to get a nice fat dub against the Boston Celtics, the once former NBA champs. That would be really great. Okay. So they're just doing some visuals right now. Disruptive behavior, entering the court, fighting, foul, or abusive language or gestures is unaccepted. Violators subject to ejection or arrest. I wonder what that would be. Like I haven't been to an NBA game in a long time, but the last time that I did, I was in a box, but I'd love to be further down below courtside. And like I think I'd be supportive to the Jazz. Now, I wouldn't be necessarily negative towards the opposing team, but I probably would be saying, hey, he can't do nothing with Yuki. You can't guard Mark Lowry. Okay, so they're just doing some visuals there in the stadium to try to get the Boston Celtics fans to show some type of interest in this game. All right, so here are the stats. We got the Jazz are 3 out of 9 from the 3-point line. As a matter of fact, let me just do it here. Jazz are 33% compared to the Celtics 23%. That's really good for the Jazz at the moment. We're 42% from the field. That's really good. That's what we want to see. We got 10 rebounds. Okay, compared to their 14. We have no offensive rebounds. That's not good. Too many turnovers, though. That's something we always got to keep down. Like, I know the Jazz have issue with turnovers. Okay, so the game is back on right now. Walter Clayton there, setting it up for Svi Mihailuk. It's Svi with a 3. In and out by Svi. Does it manage to go in? Yes, it does manage to go in. And it's a tip in there by Nurkic. The Jazz are just down by 2. I will take that any day. All right, we got Luka Garza. Anthony Simons. He's got Walter Clayton on now to Myers Cater. Back to Simons. To Peyton Pritchard. Walter Clayton is on him, though. Get him, Walt. Oh, but it's a nice midi by Peyton Pritchard on that one. All right, Walter Clayton brings the ball up the court. Passes it to Svi Mihailuk. Svi Mihailuk, what is he going to do now? Pass it to Nurkic. To Marketing. Marketing there gets a nice, easy layup. That's what I want to see. Nice. Jazz are within 2 in the second quarter. I haven't felt this way since, game 2, game 3? All right, Kyle Filipowski is also on the court as well. Anthony Simons with a 3. And Lowry there gets the rebound. Nice one there, Lowry, for the rebound. And then we got Svi Mihailuk bringing the ball up the court. Who's he going to pass to now? Screen set by Nurkic. And the Myers Cater kicks the ball out of bounds. Nurkic actually playing really well for the Jazz. I mean, overall, too much turnovers is probably the biggest negative. Lowry with a 3. Oh, Kyle Filipowski does get the ball back. Flip gets the ball. And Kyle Filipowski gets the rebound again. But it looks like it's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to be him and the Myers Cater going for a jump ball on this one. Taylor Hendricks is back into the game. It looks like he's going out for Lowry. Yeah, definitely is going to be needed. We haven't seen Bryce Sensabaugh for a while. I think Bryce is in the doghouse right now. So for the jump ball. Oh, yes. Jazz get the ball back. Nurkic there to Taylor Hendricks. Taylor Hendricks tries to the basket. Oh, in and out, though, with Taylor Hendricks on that one. Getting just past Namias Cater. All right. Filipowski. I think Filipowski just fouled Peyton Pritchard on that one. Just not being able to keep up with the kind of quicker guards in that one. Kyle Filipowski. All right, Peyton Pritchard has the ball. He's got Nurkic that's on him, though. Filipowski there trying to defend on that one. Miss Svi Mihailuk. Svi Mihailuk with a layup. No, he misses the damn layup. No. The Jazz still down by 2. It's a 3 by the Celtics and another miss by the Celtics. That's one thing I've noticed about this Celtics team. When they are not firing at 3, they look terrible and they refuse to drive to the basket. So I'm loving this right now because I know at some point they are going to turn the afterburners on and the threes are going to start raining for them. Oh, shout out to Baylor Scheiman, who is on the court right now. The second-year player. I know he was out injured quite a lot last year, but was highly rated. So you would hope to see a lot more from Baylor Scheiman this year. Hopefully, it just isn't tonight against the Jazz, but he is someone. I think he was the 29th or 30th pick when he got drafted a couple of years ago. Keontae George is back on the court. Nice to see you, Key. Will it be a major key alert? Maybe, maybe not. Taylor Hendricks there, pass it to Walt. Walt there to Taylor Hendricks there with an easy dunk. Nice one there for the Jazz. And the Jazz are level with the Celtics, and that definitely deserves some cheering. Woo! We are here. We have to put some domination on the Celtics. There we go. America's second favorite team is getting their arse handed to them right now by my Utah Jazz. I am loving it. I'm loving it right now. Enough for the cheering on that one. But we got to look at how we managed to get to the point, and then we could kind of continue replicating this. The Jazz, 38% from the field, better field goal percentage than the Celtics. They're 27% from 3. That's not great. 3 out of 11 isn't good at all. But again, we're better than the Celtics on that point. And we haven't had any free throws yet. That's a strange one. That definitely is. The Elijah Harkless foul should have probably been a free throw, if I had to say. So I definitely was expecting that. We've only got 4 turnovers again. That's something we got to reduce. But we've got lots of points in the paint. And again, they finally listened to me. Get in the paint and score. Drive. That's how we're going to score. That's all that is needed from this Utah Jazz side. If we keep doing that, we can get something out of this game. Okay, so shout out to the 2 people that are watching. Oh, sorry. Shout out to the 1 person now that is watching out of this game. Really appreciate it. Do leave your comments below. Interested to find out what you think about the game. I do like this to be very interactive. So I do like hearing people's thoughts on how the game has gone. And it does break up a lot of times the tedium of how everything is. So I will take that. Well, thank you very much. Jazz, we got Lowry back on the court. He's got a couple of points now. He's got 4. Keontae George still with his 7. And then Kyle Filipowski still on his 3, but he's got another rebound. So he's 3 and 3, 3 points, 3 rebounds. And then on the Celtics side, what is going on there? Peyton Pritchard's doing pretty well. He's playing his role, but Jaylen Brown, he hasn't done that well. He's still at 5 points. Jaylen Brown. But Peyton Pritchard's the only one there with double-digit points. At some point in another 8 minutes, by the time it gets to halftime, we are going to have, more players in double digits. Hopefully the Jazz could have about 3 to 4 players in double digits. My guess is that it will be Keontae George, preferably Filipowski, definitely Markkanen, and I would very much like to see Ace Bailey there with double-digit points. Now we are back to the game. Game has started up again, and it's Celtics ball. We got 8.5 minutes to go. Anthony Simons with the ball. Simons there with a midi over Walter Clayton. Does manage to get that. That one looks pretty simple on that one. And then we got Walter Clayton brings the ball up the court to Keontae George. Nice to see Will Hardy playing both Key and George together. We haven't seen a lot of that. In Summer League, we saw a lot of Clayton and Collier. Keontae George loses the ball. And it's an easy layup there for the Celtics by Jaylen Brown. Jazz making it too easy, but we're still in the game, which is all that we ever want. Let's just be competitive, and the win will come. Taylor Hendricks getting blocked on that one. It's going to be Jazz ball. Block comes in by Nehemias Cater. All right, we got Larry Markkanen coming back into the game. Kevin Love is coming back into the game as well. And Yusuf Nurkic goes out. Keontae George will probably go back to play in the one. And who else have we got? With Svi Mykhailiuk at the 2. Larry getting the ball taken away from him. Probably Larry at the 3. Good defense there by Svi Mykhailiuk on that one. Oh, great pass there by Filipowski. Filipowski there passing it to Larry. Oh no, that was Kevin Love. Kevin Love there with a great pass. I love the long pass on that one. Puts the Jazz within 2 again. But Jaylen Brown has the ball, backing down Keontae, and he just manages to get the roll in on that one. Good play by Jaylen Brown on that one. Yeah, Keontae George with the ball now. He's got Anthony Simons that's on him. Screen set by the Celtics. Larry there gets the ball stolen away. And too much ball watching for the Jazz to be able to get the knockback. Celtics doing really good to kind of get, Anthony Simons there with another 3. That is what we don't want. We do not want the Celtics getting hot from 3 because they will put this game out of reach. All right, Jazz ball. Keontae George has it now. Svi Mykhailiuk got the ball, sets it up for Lowry. Lowry has Cater there that's on him. Lowry with a long 2 to Taylor Hendricks. Hendricks gets the rebound. Svi Mykhailiuk with a 3. No. I think the shot clock was running out. I probably got to move my fan out the way so I can see the shot clock. That should be a foul by there. That should be definitely an illegal screen there on Keontae George. Jazz now down by 10. And that's what just a few 3-pointers would do. Will Hardy there really, really annoyed on that play. Not sure if it's towards the players or not. Can't really tell on that one. So the game is still on break, but they're just doing a few, as far as I can concern, for someone that grew up in England, some unnecessary nonsense while they're on break. I think it's to showcase what people that's part of the Army or the Navy. Yeah, whatever. Can we get back to the game, people? That's the only thing I dislike about US sports. Let's keep it about the sports, guys. Great for the soldiers. Glad you're safe. But yeah. I'm all about the sports. What exact? Okay, shout out to the one person that's watching. I have no idea. Definitely leave a comment below or in the chat. What are the Celtics looking like? Is Anthony Simons has probably changed this game, hasn't he? He hit a couple threes. Yeah, Anthony Simons there with 8 points. Jaylen Brown there with 9. You know, I figured they by the end of the second quarter they would have 3 players at least with double-digit points. The Jazz need to figure out where we can get 3 guys with double-digit points. I think Keontae George there is probably the closest, but it's probably going to be what Lowry, Ace. Yeah, probably Lowry and Ace. I know Ace Bailey's still trying to figure everything out with the Jazz. You could tell like when you see it there. The switching on defense, he has some trouble with, and is definitely still trying to find the offensive part of his game. But he's getting a fair amount of minutes for him to be able to figure it out, and he always puts in the effort defensively, which is why when I'm watching the game, I don't have a problem with what Ace Bailey's doing, even though he's still kind of like learning everything. And speaking of Ace, he is back onto the floor along with Lowry. So we got the 3 guys who I think are going to be our main bucket getters. Ace Bailey there with a midi. Doesn't manage to get it on that one. Wasn't handling that shot pretty well. Ace Bailey, like they got to work on the switching. All right, Ace Bailey's on Brown. Switch now. It's Lowry on Brown. Lowry on Brown. It's a miss. And Kevin Love. I believe Kevin Love might be playing center with some rim protecting help from Ace Bailey and Lowry if they're nearby. Come on, guys. You got to do something. Oh, my God. It's an open 3 by Anthony Simons. Oh, it's a miss. And Lowry with a 3. No. We really should have driven to the basket on that one. Go for the easy 2 guys. We're down by 10. Sam Hauser with a 3. It's another miss, but Kevin Love gets the ball. We got to take care of the ball now, guys. All right, Ace Bailey. Keontae George with a 3. Jazz, listen, I get it that the game is about the 3-point shot, but we are not a good 3-point shooting side. Like we're 3 out of 14 from 3. Like what's been working well for us is points in the paint. We had 14 points in the paint. Near the beginning of the second quarter. Great defense by the Jazz on that one. Jaylen Brown, they're getting an easy. Oh my gosh. And I think that is Josh Minot there with a dunk. Jazz have to take care of the ball and go for some layups now. Forget the 3 ball. Let's get back in. Let's keep this game close. We do not want to be getting too far away. Keontae George has the ball. Oh, there's a foul on Lowry. And it's Xavier Tillman there. Putting that big burly body on him. Oh. So it's a push by Minot. Come on now. That's a flagrant foul. All right. Lowry kind of wincing at the moment. At least Will Hardy doesn't look too bad. He's got a serious look on his face. But the Jazz need to kind of come back in this game. with a few drives, more drives to the basket. How we got in a decent position is that we got lots of points in the paint, scoring that way, not getting threes. Keontae George driving. Keontae George there. Jazz hit with a shot clock violation. Celtics playing some pretty good defense in that one. Demias Cater. Block comes in there for Derek White. All right, Celtics ball. We got 3 minutes left in the second quarter now. Jaylen Brown, he has got Keontae George that's on him. Tries to spin. And Celtics get the easy layup now. We have to start driving to the basket. Forget the three ball. Keontae George there. It's a three by Elijah Harkless. And again, Ace Bailey. Yusuf Nurkic there trying to get in the tip. And the tip finally goes in by Larry Marketing. And that one definitely deserves some cheers. Jazz haven't scored in a while. Derek White there to the corner. Goes out. It's going to be Jazz ball turnover. Jazz have to make sure they get in the paint. They've scored a lot of points in the paint. That's how we're going to get out of this. If we can get the odd three every now and again, great. But I don't think we should be relying on the three ball. We're just not great at shooting it. All right, we drive to the paint on that one, and Keontae George gets fouled, which is good because I know Keontae George. He doesn't miss a lot of free throws. He must be at least at 90% from the season by now, Keontae George. He's about to take his first free throw. He shoots. He scores. Nice. Okay, we got Svi Mihailuk is back into the game. Elijah Harkless goes to the bench. Keontae George there with 8 points. He scores 9th. He shoots his first free throw, and he scores nice. Jazz only down by 10 on this one. We're still in this game.
Powered by Riverside. Powered by Riverside FM.
What the? I do not want that. All right, Celtics have the ball now. Derek White with the ball. Jazz there allowing an open three, but it's a miss by Sam Hauser. Jazz have the ball now. We have to drive to the basket. Do not take a three. Please, Keontae George shoots a three. And it's an offensive foul on Filipowski. Flip, what are you doing? Like, what are you, mate? What are you doing? Is it a foul? Like, where's the replay? Because I didn't see a foul. They don't even show a highlight. All right, Peyton Pritchard with the ball now. Svi Mihailuk is on him, though. Ace Bailey has got Derek White, but it's an open three. Oh, and Jazz get the rebound. Good one there by Flip on that one. Jazz chip away. We got a minute and a half left, people. Keontae George driving to the basket. It's a miss on that one. We need these ones to go. Peyton Pritchard with a three. Oh, my God, and he drains a three. That is not what we wanted. Please do not get trigger happy, guys. Do not try to shoot the three. Svi Mihailuk with the ball now. Svi Mihailuk. He finds Nurkic. Nurkic there to Keontae George. Keontae George there to Nurkic. Nurkic backing down. Oh, nice turn there by Nurkic. I got to give Nurkic some claps for that one. That Nurkic spin move. Woo, woo. That was nice. All right, we got 50 seconds to go. Jazz down by 11. Jaylen Brown there with a midi. And it's a miss by Jaylen Brown. Luka Garza fouls Nurkic. We got 40 seconds to go. I think it's going to be side out. Yes, it is. So Keontae has the ball now. Keontae, oh my God, just drive to the basket, Keontae. Nurkic there. I thought maybe they would have called a foul on that one, but it is a Jazz miss. Derek White there with a three. Peyton Pritchard gets the ball. He misses, comes back to Derek White now, and it's still going to be Celtics ball, and I think it's going to be the last shot of the quarter. But Jazz got to hold them. Hold them now, Jazz. Nice. We got 9 seconds to go, and it's another turnover by the Celtics on that one. And we've kept the Celtics to under 50 points in a half of a basketball game. This just tells me on how bad the Celtics are, because normally they would be just making it rain. Now, Jazz have 9 seconds to go. Can they get some points? Keontae George there. Taking a shot, and we got 0.1 to go. Keontae George is going to go to the line. Nice one there. And Joe Mazzulla is looking like very disappointed on that one. That is a good one. That's a good one for the Jazz to get that one. Let's get this game within 10. Hopefully within 9. That would be great. That would be fantastic. Keontae George about to shoot his first free throw. Let's go, Key. Drains the first one. Jazz are down by 10 right now. Can they only be down by 9? Can they only be down by 9? It is possible. Keontae George misses the last free throw, but it's fine. Jazz are down by 10. I think that's within acceptable margins. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I don't think there's anything wrong with that at all. So now that we're on break, we can take a look at a few things. All right, hold on. Give me 1 sec. Let's look at a little bit more details. All right, we're going to share this tab instead. Okay. All right. Let's look at the damage. So I'm not going to talk about Taylor Hendricks. Like, he hasn't played enough. But, oh, my God, a minus 20 plus minus. Ew. 1 out of 5. Okay, I promise I wouldn't talk about him because he hasn't played 10 minutes. So I won't talk about him. Lowry Marketing there. He's got 6 points in his 17 minutes. That is definitely un-Lowry-like. Lowry, I think, has been averaging like 26 points so far this season. Like, he's been averaging a ton of points. So definitely he's a bit low on that one. But he's got 6 rebounds, which is great. Not doing well in his field goal percentage. As a matter of fact, most of the team, except for Keontae George, aren't doing good on their field goal percentage. Oh, and Ace Bailey as well. But, I mean, he only took like 2 shots, so that probably doesn't count. Yeah, again, it's just the Jazz just not being that great offensively. But it's not as though like they've done anything wrong. I just think the Celtics have just been that damn good to whereby it does make it pretty tough to go up out and score against them. And you really need to drive to the basket to be able to do anything. And now they're making it tough for the Celtics to go, for the Jazz to go up and score within the paint, which is exactly what you're supposed to do. And shout out to Joe Mazzulla for some good tactics. but the Jazz have got to do what they got to do in order to kind of keep up in this. We got Kyle Filipowski there with 10 minutes. He's got a +9 plus minus. And I think because of that, because of his 6 rebounds, he's been pretty good there. He's hit his 1-3. Couple of turnovers isn't great. And turnovers wise, we're actually quite low, which is great to see. But then you look at the Celtics and their plus minus, like they're just doing a lot better. Josh Minor, Namias Cater, Derek White, like their whole starting five are doing like pretty well. But I think the Jazz just need to keep doing what they're doing. You know, our bench is doing pretty well. Filipowski, Harkless, Ace Bailey, Walter Clayton. So, you know, keep doing what they're doing, and like we could come back into this game. That's the way how I see it. But it is halftime. I'm gonna get some snacks, as you guys know. And yeah, then we will get started with the second half when it is back. I'll be right back. Okay. So Tuesdays must be like a dead day because I have very few people, almost no one is watching the stream. Okay, but the one good thing is I do have my dinner. Look at that. Look at that. We got some pulled pork with some nice rice. I can pull this thing apart and demolish this. So the game hasn't started, but they are showing some pretty good clips of some NBA history, showing a playoff win that the Utah Jazz got. You know, I'm surprised they haven't done any commentary. Thorough Bailey actually talking about a great point on that one, that the bench is going to be key to the Jazz winning this, because as you can see from even just the basic box score stats there, the plus minus, the bench are the ones that have kind of kept the Jazz in. There's some good defense for there by Ace Bailey, by Elijah Harkless, by Walter Clayton. Looks like the game is getting ready to start very, very soon. Oh, damn, I'm hungry, man. I'm hungry for some food, and I'm hungry for a win. Let's go, Utah. Okay. Game is back now. Don't even have enough time to eat my biscuits. But we got Peyton Pritchard on the ball now. Passes to Derek White. Derek White, he's got the ball now. Oh, it looks like it's a foul. Foul on the minus K. It's another turnover by the Boston Celtics. Hey, Wondering Wizard. Yeah, what's up? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good Monday. We're on this back-to-back game here, and the game so far definitely has been better than the last game that we had. But you know, Jazz still down by 10, but like I said, by the end of the second quarter, we're still in it. Like 10 points isn't a lot. That's a couple of threes away, you know, maybe a free throw here and there, and like we could come back and win this game. But the fact that we've held off Boston from scoring over 50, that's what I like. That's what I like. So we're playing pretty good. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good day at work or school, no matter like what you're in. Keontae George going for a 3 on that one, but he misses. Ball comes into Peyton Pritchard. It's another 3 by the Celtics. It's a miss by them. We cannot let them get start scoring threes, because they will put this game out of reach. Nurkic there getting a hand on that one. Peyton Pritchard there. Passes it to the minus K, to Derek White. To Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown tries to, he gets for midi though, and it's a miss. Jazz get the rebound though. Can the Jazz capitalize on this? This is how we got to do it. Capitalize on it, chip away, go for 2. Please drive to the basket. Nurkic there. Nurkic there with a layup. Nice one there by the Utah Jazz there. Getting the layup, chipping away as always. And that one definitely deserves some clap. Yep, it's a pretty low score. Like I think in the second quarter, I don't know if you can see my screen, but Celtics scored 21 in the second quarter, and Jazz scored 15. A lot of it is because the Jazz have been trying to shoot a lot of threes. If you want to be honest, the Jazz are 18% from 3 right now. How the Jazz have been getting their points is in the paint. They just haven't been great at shooting a 3, which is fine with me. But there definitely is a tactic for the Jazz to go out there and score as many threes as they can. But for me, I'm just like, can we just focus on getting the job done? All right, Jaylen Brown there. He's got the ball now. Svi Mykhailiuk is on him, though. Peyton Pritchard to Nehemias Queta. And Queta gets the layup. I think he's going to go to the line on that one. I think it's a foul by Nurkic as soon as he got it in. Yep. Yeah, they're going to call a foul on Nurkic. which is crazy. Didn't see a foul there. Cater there with the miss. I'll take that. All right, Keontae George has the ball now. Jazz still down by 10, but we got 9.5 minutes to go. Oh, Lowry losing the ball. They are really on frustrating Lowry. It's another three by the Celtics. It's a miss. Jazz get the ball back. Jazz have to watch out. Those quick guards there. All right. We got Svi Mykhailiuk with the ball. Pass it to Nurkic. Nurkic to Mykhailiuk. Mykhailiuk with a nice layup. Easy layup there by Svi Mykhailiuk. All right. Jaylen Brown has the ball. He drives to the basket. He just takes a midi, and he just drains it. Jaylen Brown there's going to consistently get you that mid-range shot. Oh, Keontae George with a three. Oh, and he gets fouled. That's a great foul. Oh, but did he? Oh, I think he got him in the crown jewels. I think JB got him in the crown jewels on that one. If you don't know what the crown jewels is, then you're not a man. And because we all know what the crown jewels is. Oh, I don't even think I've got a reaction for that one. Oh, the only one I have for this is he got hit in the crown jewels. Oh, that's a tough one. Oh, I think refs might give JB just Jaylen Brown. Is it going to be a flagrant? That would be interesting. It's going to be free three throws for that for sure. Oh, he doesn't quite get him in the jewels, but it looks like he got him just in the the upper thigh. Yes, I did say 18%. Yeah, it is 18%. I got it right there on screen. And yeah, the Jazz's stats are pretty bad. 18.8% from three. That's why I don't think we should be taking threes. Because if a player out there was shooting 18% from three, people would say stop shooting threes. Isaiah Collier shot 25% from three last season. And people like me, as well as a lot of people have said, either he gets better or he might struggle to play in the league. And to be really fair, like the Celtics are at 24% from three. That's what it is. All right. Jazz are about to take their first free throw. He shoots. Scores. Nice. All right. Keontae George getting ready to shoot his second. He shoots. He scores. Nice. Jazz down by 8. Just chip away. This is how we go about and win this game. All right, Keontae about to take his third. Will he get this one, though? Oh, yeah, and he gets it. Nice one there, Key. Those free throws right there are that's the equivalent of a 3.0. I will take those all day long. Jazz down by 7. Celtics pull. Celtics get the layup, though, on that one. Jazz have to restore this. Can we get a 2? Drive to the basket. Jazz there with another foul on Keontae George, and George is going to go to the line. Love it. Do you think we can succeed as a team with? We're kind of doing it in this game. Like, I mean, listen. At some point, we're gonna have to take some threes. Hopefully, it's like wide open threes. But I would say the majority of the threes that we're taking are like contested. And what I find is that a lot of the times, if we just go for the easier two, that would just be the better option. But I get it, like that's not the way how the NBA plays. Like no team plays like that anymore. But like seeing the Jazz in this game drive to the basket, like we're down by 7. I think the highest we were down by was like 12 or 13. Yesterday's game, we just kept shooting threes, kept on doing it. It was just madness. And all I kept saying was that, can we drive to the basket? Potentially get fouled. So again, more drive. Keontae George driving to the basket. Keontae George there with another drive. And see, that drive puts the Jazz now. Now the Jazz are only down by 5. Just from driving to the basket. We're going to force them, even if we can't shoot 3, drive to the basket, get fouled, and get that extra point. That's your threes right there. That's how Isaiah Collier is going to succeed in the game. Because I don't think Isaiah Collier is ever going to be a shoot more than 35% from 3. But what he can do is that obviously he's going to continue to work on it, but he's going to drive to the basket, get the easy 2, maybe get fouled, get to the line, and get his free throws. Once you do that, it's going to be great. And now the Jazz went from being down 10 to now only being down 5. And we got 7. We got just under 8 minutes left in the third quarter. Now, this is a great position to be in. Really good position to be in. Okay, so right now on the screen, they're doing some bunch of commercials for the people in the stadiums. Oh, but it looks like they are coming back now. You got, okay, Hugo Gonzalez is on the floor, or maybe he was on the floor before for the Celtics, along with Luka Garza. What exactly is it that they have? Like, I haven't really been paying much attention for the Celtics players. All right, Hugo Gonzalez, he's had about 5 minutes on the court. Luka Garza's at 8, but he's only scored 2 points, 1 assist, 1 rebound. Obviously, we know what JB's doing. Like he's getting at least 25 tonight. Same thing with Peyton Pritchard. Anthony Simons, we haven't seen a lot of, but he's got 8 points in 15 minutes. And then on the Utah Jazz side, Keontae George there really taking the bull by the horns. And I completely agree with this because right now the Celtics came in with a game plan to stop Lowry marketing. And to be honest, for the most part, that's exactly what they've done. They've gotten Lowry. They've silenced Lowry in this game. But Keontae George has stepped up. Like, I think Ace Bailey has played pretty well to get some points. Nurkic has gotten some points too. The only part that worries me is that we really only have Keontae George there with double digits. That, for me, like, isn't a good thing. It's a 3 by the Celtics, and it's another miss. And it's going to be a Jazz ball after that miss. This is honestly, like, I know this game right now isn't pretty to watch because we're not shooting the 3 ball, but it's effective ball. This is my type of basketball. This is 90s basketball. Keontae George there with another drive, cutting the deficit down once again. Jazz are only down by 3 right now. All right, now JB's got the ball. You know he's going to shoot the midi. It's an open three by the Celtics. It's another miss, and the Jazz get the rebound. Hold on, is it the Jazz ball or did Taylor Hendricks just step out of bounds in that one? Taylor Hendricks there just not being a little quick enough, and it's still Celtics ball. All right, we got Anthony Simons is back in. He's going to be a problem. JB, they're driving to the basket. He gets fouled. I think they kind of figured it out right now. Fouled by Lowry on that one. JB's going to go to the line. All right, JB shooting his first free throw. He drills it. All right, Jazz are down by 4, and that's fine because at one point we were down by, 10, 12 at one point? Okay. JB is about to take his second free throw. And he drills that one. But that's fine. Jazz are now down by 5. But again, it's within touching distance. You know, this gives the Jazz like a chance. This is all that we want. All right. Ace Bailey now has the ball. He gets it from Keontae. Keontae, screen set by Lowry. Lowry there gets the ball. Lowry's surrounded by a swarm of white. And Lowry gets a midi. Nice one for Lowry on that one. It's been a pretty tough game for him to get any buckets. He's got 3 Celtics players always around him. As soon as he gets the ball in the paint, they're just afraid of the turn and shoot. And we got Elijah Harkless back into the game to help slow down the Celtics. Simons there getting the mid-range, though, on that one. But that's fine. That's fine. As long as we keep them within distance, that's all we want. Give us a fighting chance. You know, it's very demoralizing being down by 20 and expecting some type of comeback. Keontae there messing up that pass. And then Harkless made a difficult pass there, and it goes straight into Celtics' hands. Harkless there to Marketing. Marketing drains a 3. Oh, it might be Lowry time. Jazz are down by 4 now, and it's Celtics ball. All right, I think we got Xavier Tillman is on there. It's another 3 by the Celtics, and they miss. And the Jazz, again, capitalize on these misses. We capitalize on the miss with a drive. Elijah Harkless doing really well on that play. You know, makes a mistake. Not his fault. I blame Keontae for the pass on that one. Lowry getting the ball in the middle. Lowry with a hook. Lowry gets fouled, though, but he's going to go to the line. And Lowry has a chance to put the Jazz within 2 of the leads. Within 2, baby. All right, we got some comments here. The Celtics are missing so many threes. Yeah, they have been. I think I got the stats here somewhere. Celtics threes. Celtics are 21% on threes. They've taken 32 and only made 7 of them. They've taken almost double the amount of threes that the Jazz have taken. Like that's the situation that they're in. But they're making the same mistakes that they make now as what would they normally make in the playoffs. They shoot so many threes, and when the three ball isn't working for them, they never try to drive to the basket. Because trust me, if they drove to the basket, like they would kill us. We would struggle to stop them. Like we don't have Kessler there for the rim protection, and we're not that great anyway at driving. Oh, Ace Bailey gets the ball. Ace Bailey there driving to the basket. Ace Bailey there with the layup. Elijah Harkless. And Elijah Harkless gets the bucket after the Ace Bailey miss. And Elijah Harkless, is it going to be a foul on Harkless? I don't think so. Hey, you know what, right? We got to give some Elijah Harkless love, man. Like Elijah Harkless has been so good defensively in the last few games. He has been like Elijah Harkless follow-up on that Ace Bailey miss. Like that's what you want. Just dogged defender. And he goes to the line. What is he going to do? Can he put the Jazz up? And the Jazz are up, baby. That is what we want. I need some cheering in this B. Where's my cheering? There we go. Shout out to the Utah Jazz for never giving up, for fighting in there, for coming away and thinking that the three ball ain't the only answer. Celtics there with another three and another miss that the Jazz are going to go there and capitalize on. Elijah Harkless getting the offensive foul on that one. Unfortunate. Oh. That's fine. It's fine, though. Mistakes are made. All right. We do have a comment in the chat. Oh, yeah. I'm definitely going to put this up. All right. Celtics got the ball now. A three by Peyton Pritchard. And he misses. Jazz get the rebound by Keontae George. Jazz are up by 1. Can the Jazz be up by 3? Please do not take a 3. No threes right now. Drive to the basket. It's another one, and the Jazz get another one. That's how we do it. That is how you do it. We are going to kill him with layups and dunks and playing some good defense. All right, looks like Ace. They call Ace Bailey on a foul, but I don't think it was that bad. I'm looking at the replay on this. All right, I think that's Sam Hauser there taking the free throw. He misses his first one. And they do make their second free throw, but that's the first of their free throws that they made. Nevertheless, Jazz are up by 2. This is what we want. All right, Utah. Oh, he shoots a 3. Oh my God, and he makes a 3. The Jazz actually made a 3. The Jazz actually made a 3. Jazz are up by 3. The Jazz are up by 5 after making a 3-pointer on that one. So there was a comment there in the chat. Do you think we can succeed as a team with a low 3-point percentage we are seeing right now? Yes, we can. I love it. I love it from the Utah Jazz. Let's get back to winning ways. Okay, you know what? I know basketball and sports in the US is about entertainment, right? But right now they're showing me, these dance choreography schemes, and I'm just like, I I, I couldn't care less. Like, can we zoom in maybe on Will Hardy, see what he has to say, or Joe Mazzulla, and hear what he has to say? You know, can somebody be mic'd up and we can hear what they're saying? Like, I know I sound like an old man, but yeah, I, I can't, I can't. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Wandering Wizard. I'm telling you, this is the Celtics have so much pride. They refuse to adapt the way how they play, and they will shoot. They live and die by the 3-pointer. And right now, they're going to die by it just because the Jazz go out there, and we're gonna go out there and we're gonna drive to the basket and maybe get fouled, and make our free throws and get our layups and get our dunks, and then every now and again we'll score a three, and that will be how we do it. That will be how we do it. So they're showing highlights from the game. They're showing that Jaylen Brown layup miss. Nurkic getting the rebound on that one, defensive rebound. Thorough Bailey saying exactly what I've been saying, is that with every miss that the Celtics are making, the Jazz are just capitalize on every single miss that they're making. And this time, instead of trying to shoot for the three on every miss, they are capitalizing. Oh, Harkless playing some great defense there, but they're probably saying that he's playing too physical, just really constant whinging and whining in the NBA. Like, there's no way that was too physical. As big as Jaylen Brown is, they're going to let him get a free throw, and I think Celtics get the possession as well. This is crazy. You're still playing well, Harkless. Still playing well. All right. Somebody by the name of Bobby Boucher for the Celtics is in the game. I have no idea who that is. Kyle Filipowski is in the game, though. Ace Bailey is still in there. But Kevin Love is back. Jaylen Brown, he's got flip that's on him, though. Jazz messing up that possession on that one. Jazz messing up possession. They tried to get the quick breakaway, and the lead that they have, there's no more lead. Both teams are tied right now. Yes, it's some mistakes, but it's a tough one for the Jazz to defend on that one, because you got Filipowski trying to mark Jaylen Brown, and you just can't have that. That's not the right player that you have marking Jaylen Brown. Like, it has to be Elijah Harkless. Is Cody on the Jazz's bench today? Oh no, yes he is. We just haven't played him. Oh, maybe Cody might get a game. Oh, and also, I realized who hasn't had any game. Bryce Sensabaugh has not had a game. Has not had any minutes. Hold on, I have to go on X and find out what is going on, because The fact that Bryson Sabat hasn't had a single minute in this game is so weird. Clearly, he's not injured, because if he was, he wouldn't be on the bench. I mean, I see people talking about Bryce Sensabaugh isn't part of the rotation, but this is very, very strange. This can't be the case. Yeah, he must have done something wrong, Bryce. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there with Bryce. Yeah. My guess is, again, it's that defensively he just isn't great. That's probably why Harkless is getting a lot of three by the Jazz. No. All right, we got Lowry's in the game, Flippers in the game. It's a three by the Celtics. All right, Jazz get the ball back after the miss. Time to capitalize. Take your time, guys. Take your time. Three by Flip. All right, Anthony Simons there. Oh, it's a block by Flip. Well, nice block by Kyle Filipowski. Doing really well on that one. The Jazz got an open three, and it's another miss. Stop shooting threes, please. It is not your game. We got Bobby Boucher with a three. Oh, my God, and he hits the three. We go, oh, man. Mr. Afro himself. I have no idea who this young kid is, but he hits a three. We got a minute and a half left. Filipowski there with a midi. He puts the Jazz within two, which is nice. All right, Jaylen Brown has the ball now. He does have marketing that's on him, though. Passes it to Peyton Pritchard. All right, Svi is on him, though. To Peyton Pritchard with a three. It's a miss. Keontae George gets the rebound, and it's very physical. Lowry with an open three. Oh, my God, Lowry hits the three. Finally, we get some good luck. We get some good luck with the three. I'll take that. But we got to stop shooting threes. Man. Threes aren't our game. We suck at shooting threes. Let's just drive and get rebounds. All right, Jaylen Brown there. Jaylen Brown there with a midi, and he misses, but he gets fouled, and he's going to go to the line, Jaylen Brown. What's our stats from shooting at three? So far this game, we have been 27% from three. Like, that's just so poor. Like, it's like unacceptable. Jaylen Brown takes his first free throw, and he makes it. All right, we got Baylor Shyman that's in the game. He comes in for Hugo Gonzalez, the combo guard. Jaylen Brown there with 15 points. Can he make the second free throw? He makes second free throw. All right, ball comes in, inbound pass from Filipowski there to Keontae George. Baylor Shyman is on key, though, but it's going to be a major key alert, and it's going to be time to drive to the basket time. That's what Keontae George has to do. Please. All right, ball comes in too. Filipowski there getting a nice layup with the move, showing them like, hey, the season just started. Doing a spin move like Nurkic, and he gets sent to the line. And the bench are looking great. The bench are loving that. You could tell the excitement there from Will Hardy. 7 points and 7 rebounds there for Kyle Filipowski. If he could just make this free throw, that'd be great. You know, and you know what? Even if they don't make it, like at the end of the day, the Jazz is still in this. You know, like we're literally within 1 to 2 points. Jazz make their free throw. Jazz are up by 2 right now. If we could stop them getting a layup, that would be great. Good defense there by the Jazz, and it's a miss. It's a miss by the Celtics. Kevin Love is a. I thought Kevin. Oh no, Kyle Filipowski is a bit hurt right now. I think he's going to be coming off. Jazz are up by 2. And all it took, again, was chip away. And we managed to stay within the game. Shout out to the 2 people that are watching the stream. Oh, never mind. Shout out to the 1 person that is watching the stream. Really appreciate it. You know, these games can be quite tough. So yeah, I do appreciate even having some type of support. And shout out to you, Wandering Wizard, if you're still watching. Really appreciate it as well. I need to change the battery on my camera, as I do every single time we do a live stream. It's flashing red on me right now. And then I will be right back. Okay, we are back. Jazz are to the line. Looks like it's Luka Garza with another foul. And he fouls Kyle Filipowski to the line. He's going to shoot 2. Josh Minot is back in the game for the Celtics. Filipowski missing. Free throw. That's not good. That's not good. Come on, Flip. Like, we need you right now, Flip. goes on to take his second free throw. He shoots and he scores. Nice. Nice. We definitely need some cheering for that one. Sending positive vibes towards the Jazz right now. Gotta send those positive vibes. All right. Filipowski there, defended against Simons. Simons is going to go for the free because it's Filipowski. So good miss by Anthony Simons. And Walter Clayton there, who's back into the game. We haven't seen him in a while. And he gets the rebound. Svi with a three. Why are we taking threes? Stop taking threes, please. What did I say? Stop taking threes. Do you not understand? Drive to the basket and get the midi. Minot with the three. Nice. It's a good miss by the Celtics. The Jazz have got to drive to the basket and stop shooting threes. We need floaters. There we go. Svi Mahal. Here's exactly my thoughts. The Jazz are up by 7. That's all we need right now. We got a couple comments in the chat. Yes, we are. Unless force threes. Yep. No, I hear you there, Wandering Wizard. We are doing all the right things right now. We got 10.5 minutes right now. It's a three by the Celtics. Another miss. Guys, keep defending. You cannot stop defending right now. Anthony Simons there getting the mid-range. And he gets sent to the lines. Foul on foul on Filipowski is on that one. I didn't actually think that was a foul. That's no foul. That's just body to body. That's just that body to body contact. Nothing really there. Simons puts the Jazz are now only up by 2. That's fine. That is fine. All right. Jazz with the ball there. Filipowski with a three. Oh, my God. Filipowski hits a three. It is flip time, baby. Oh, that makes things very good. That makes things very good for the Jazz right now. You getting Filipowski draining threes. Jazz are up by 8. Celtics there with a three. It's another miss by them. And the Jazz get a rebound. Let the cheering go. Let's go, Jazz. All right. Walter Clayton there to Svi Mihailuk. Oh, no. Svi, stop shooting threes. Oh, my God. They scored another three. They scored another three. Oh, wow. Wow. That was really good. That was really good for the Jazz. Really good play. I think the Jazz might win this one. It looks like we are back. So the game isn't quite back yet. I'm just doing a few things here. All right, they're just showing pictures of the fans in the crowd, the poor Celtics fans. I don't feel any sorrow for you, Celtics fans. Okay. Oh, they still haven't gone back to the game yet. So they got Lauren Green. My bad. Lauren Green right there, giving out some free stuff to some Jazz fans there in Boston. Isn't it nice that Jazz fans could go and wear their colors amongst other Celtics fans? All right, Jazz are up by 8 right now. Derek White with the ball, passes to Peyton Pritchard. Jazz playing some good defense. Derek White there. Clayton with the ball. Anthony Simons. Jazz playing some good defense on that one, stopping Simons from getting the easy layup. Foul, I believe that's by Yusuf Nurkic. And Simons will earn those 2 points he was trying to get, which is fine with me. Fine with me, I say. Yeah, 2 threes in a row. That's why we went up to 8 at that point. You know, like that should be the plan of this team. Drive to the basket. Hey, get your layups when need be, and if you can hit down a couple threes, then that makes things nice and sweet for you. But I think the Jazz have done really, really well. They have not fallen into the trap of just going for the 3 ball. Yusuf Nurkic there with the floater. Nurkic that gets back and gets the nice midi to maintain the pressure on the Celtics. Jazz still up by 8. And that's what I want. Let's just hold on, guys. Peyton Pritchard there. Peyton Pritchard, I think he loses the ball, passes there to Derek White just in time. Jazz there still playing some good defense. Peyton Pritchard there with an open 3. No, it's a miss. Nurkic gets the ball. Oh, no, but Minot gets the ball. Keita gets the layup on that one, but that's fine. Jazz up by 6, but it is Jazz ball right now. Let's put back on that lead. Do not let the Celtics fans get you. Jazz with a 3. Why are we shooting threes? Come on, guys. Did you not learn? Drive to the basket, Svi. Oh, it's a foul. It's a foul on Filipowski. And Filipowski's going to go to the line for 2. I'm loving it. Loving it. I'm loving it like that. I love the fact that we did not shoot the 3 on that one. I honestly mean this. Like, we are not a good 3-point shooting side. We should not be out there trying to shoot threes every time we can constantly think about it. Jazz are back up to 7 at this point. Keontae George and Kevin Love come back into the game. I think that probably is going to be for, I'm assuming Nurkic is coming in to kind of get some rest. How many minutes has Nurkic played? Yeah, Nurkic has played a lot of minutes. He's played 26 minutes. So him kind of dealing with Kevin Love and some Filipowski as well, that's going to be great. Yes! Oh, my God. Filipowski misses his free throw, and it's going to be Jazz ball again because the ball goes out of a Celtics player. This is the time. Get a 2. Get a 2. You come back, you get the 2. Don't worry about the 3. We're not rushing into this. We're gonna chip away. All right, Kevin Love's got the ball. Pass it to Walter Clayton. Walter Clayton to the driving it. Walter Clayton puts the Jazz up by 9, and the Jazz having their largest leads. Driving past Xavier Tillman. Peyton Pritchard there with open 3. Jazz get the ball. That's a foul by Elijah Harkless there, tripping off Peyton Pritchard. That I could see that from here, and I'm sure the ref did. I understand. Elijah Harkless there. I mean, it is a foul. I mean, listen, if Elijah Harkless needs to come out the game, put on Cody, and I have enough belief in that Cody has enough defensive chops to be able to come in this game and to be able to provide some type of defensive solidity to kind of get us over the line for the next, 8 minutes? How many minutes have we got? We got 7.5 minutes. Lowry's going to be in this game in another couple of minutes as well. It's probably going to be Lowry and Nurkic. As soon as Filipowski gets a little bit more tired. Celtics playing some really good music. All right, can we get back to the game? I am loving the Latin music right now during this break time, but I would love a little bit more basketball. All right, I'm ready for the game to start now. I've had enough for the club music. I've had enough of the club music. The Bostonians are loving it at the moment, and I'm loving the fact that they're losing at the moment. I think this is absolutely fantastic. Let's go, Boston. Keep chucking up threes so the Jazz can keep capitalizing on every missed three with a 2. Oh, it's going to review. They're trying to see, what's going on here? Oh, maybe he does get the ball. I'm sorry. I think that's a fair. Like Harkless gets the ball. Harkless gets the ball, and the ball comes off of. Like, I just don't want to give up possession. Like, the Jazz are up by 9 right now. That's just, how many times you get to say that you got to win over the Boston Celtics, the great Boston Celtics. Here we go. Yes. Utah will maintain possession. I love the referees. Don't you just love referees? I do. I love referees. Shout out to Elijah Harkless there with some great defending on that one. The Jazz are going to maintain possession. They get the ball back, and they get to put this lead in double digits. And that's exactly what we want. It is time to crush the spirit of the Boston Celtics right now and take this lead up to 11. No threes. No threes. No threes. All right. Lowry's in the game. I thought he'd be back in a couple of minutes. Oh, and Keontae George is in the game as well. That's very good. Oh, yes, and Kevin Love there. Kevin Love goes up and gets the layup there, and the Jazz are up by 11. All right, we got Harkless there. Harkless there putting some good defending. Oh, but it's a 3 ball there by Derek White. He managed to get a little bit of space there. Walter Clayton Jr. just not tracking defensively quick enough on that one. They have to be switched on. Walter Clayton there with a three. Oh my God, Walter Clayton hits a three. So he definitely, hold on, what happened to all of my cheering? All right, Peyton Pritchard hits a three. I don't like where this game is going now. I don't like where it's going now. No. We need to crush the Celtic spirit. No, drive to the basket. This is what we need. Drive. Oh, but it's a foul. Lowry tries to go to a line for the dunk. He gets fouled, and he's going to go to the line. And I trust Lowry to go up and drill these 2 free throws. This is great. Send Lowry to the line. He gets the 2, and then the Jazz will be back up to 10. Lowry drilling his first free throw. That's what we want. Got to send the positive vibes towards the Jazz, Ray, because we need every single bit of it. We need it. We need it because I want to start winning again. Lowry hits the second one. Jazz are back up to 10. So just a little bit down from the 11. But the Jazz have got to continue playing good defense. We have to stop the Celtics from getting any threes. We don't want them getting threes. That is the one thing we don't want. We got to go back. We got to go back. The follow-up, guys. Okay, they get the 2, but that's fine. That's fine. They get the 2. We don't want them getting threes. That's exactly what we don't want. All right, come on, K-Love. Guys. All right. Keontae George with an open 3. Oh, my God, guys. Drive to the basket. Stop with the threes. We don't need threes. It's okay. All right, JB there getting to the line, and he gets the foul. All right, Celtics are getting a little bit brazen. I don't like it. All right. Elijah Harkless playing some pretty good defense here. I got to rate Jaylen Brown on that one. But, yeah, I wish he had gotten called for a travel or something. All right. Jaylen Brown is about to take his free throw. And he nails it. That 10-point lead has now been reduced to 5. We need to drive to the basket. What's happened here? All right, Bobby Boucher, with all that throw, he's been called on a foul. It's going to be side out, though. All right, we got 5 minutes left. Oh, my God, what is going on? It's a turnover by the Jazz. Elijah Harkless. It's an open 3 by Pritchard. It's a miss. Jazz get the rebound. Oh, thank God they missed. Keontae George said, do not shoot a 3. Do not shoot a 3. Jazz there with a layup. Keontae George there with a floater, on that one. And Jazz back up by 7. We got to play some good defense. Stop, but where is the defense? Boucher there misses with the 3. And the Jazz should capitalize on this one. Drive to the basket. Do not shoot a 3. Do not shoot a 3. Keontae George there with the ball now. No. Oh, that's another foul by Boucher. Keontae George was about to shoot a 3, which I've been trying to tell him, do not shoot a 3. We got 4 minutes left, people. We got 4 minutes to come up and steal a win over the Boston Celtics. I'm loving this, baby. I am loving this. Can I get some laughing around here? Come on, Jazz. You can do it. Okay, Celtics call a timeout in order to challenge it. Looks like it was a foul on Lowry by I call him Bobby Boucher. Oh, that's a foul. He was holding him. He was holding him. He held him around the waist. Yeah, so someone's fouled him, and like you got, it's a foul. It's a foul either way. Send Lowry to the line. Shoot. Oh, and there's probably going to be side out. No, there's no way that Joe Mazzulla could turn this around. This is going to be a big, fat, smelly dub for Will Hardy. All right, they still have it under review. Looks like it's either going to be on Mr. Bobby Boucher or Sam Hauser that's fouled him. Either way, it's been a foul. What did the box score say? Like, what did the Jazz have been doing? So, third quarter, the Jazz dominated. They scored 38 points in that third. Okay, here we go. Wow, it's an illegal screen. And it's going to be Boston basketball. Wow. These refs don't know what they're doing. I mean, they never help the Jazz, do they? All right. So we got just under 4 minutes left. It's Boston basketball. And the Jazz have got to go out there. It's a three by Celtics. It's a miss. Yes. Yes. Jazz ball again. Keontae George has it. Keontae George, please just drive. Oh, Harkless there with a three. What did I keep saying? Stop shooting threes. Drive to the basket. Get some floaters. You guys suck at shooting. It's Celtics with a three. It's another miss, but the Jazz get the ball back. That's good. Nurkic gets the rebound. And this is the Jazz shaving time off the clock. Please drive to the basket. Please drive to the basket. This is all I'm asking. No more threes. Lowry with a three. Guys, drive to the basket. Jaylen Brown there. Oh, it's an open three by Sam Hauser. And it's a miss. My God, guys. Like, just get the twos. We're only up by 7. Like, it's not a lot. We got just under 3 minutes left. Jaylen Brown's going to go to the line. He's been a little bit up and down on his free throw. So my guess is he's making all 2, but he will make at least one of these. Okay. Jaylen Brown's about to shoot his first free throw. He'll probably make this. He makes it. Yeah, he's 9 out of 10 from his free throws. So I guess 90%. And he's probably going to make his second one. He makes his second one. All right. Oh my God! No, 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 no. Keontae, what the hell are you doing? Jazz lose possession for being stupid. Jazz are only up by 3 right now because they've been stupid. Constantly trying to shoot threes. Look at this. Being dumb. Being dumb. Once again, now they're only up by 1 because they've been so stupid. Just, oh! We took threes. I told them, stop taking threes. Drive to the basket. Get fouled. Get to the line. But no. They want to play glamorous basketball as though like we have glamorous players to be able to do so. For crap, we are 29% from 3 throughout the whole of this game. We've taken 31 threes. What gives us the right to go out there and talk about we're going to shoot threes? No, we shouldn't shoot any threes. None. Like, I cannot believe, like, they finally found a formula that worked, at least in this game. Oh, my God, and Keontae George misses his first one. Oh, fuck. Oh. Flipper's had a pretty good game. He's had a good game from the bench. Man, oh man. Come on. They're going to have Jaylen Brown get the ball, and Jaylen Brown is going to drive to the basket. You cannot let an open 3. There we go. There we go. Derek White gets the 3. There we go. That's how. Nurkic gets fouled. He goes to the line. Nurkic, you got to get all 2 now. Now you got stupid levels of pressure that you didn't need to have if you just drove to the basket, get your layup, and get your free throws. You have to defend against the perimeter. If Celtics start shooting threes, like that's it. Like you can't stop them. Like we're not a good perimeter shooting side. Nurkic there shoots, and he misses. Like I can't believe I can't believe this. Like this is ridiculous. Nurkic there hits his second free throw. Game is leveled. This game did not need to be leveled. All right, Peyton Pritchard has the ball now. Derek White, he's directing things. He's got Markin in there that's on him. Keontae George there is defending against Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown there with just a healthy mid-range shot. Keontae George there. But it's a foul, and that's exactly what I needed Keontae to do. From minute 3 to the end, drive. Keontae gets fouled, he's going to get sent to the line. Now, Keontae should get in his 2. Come on, Keontae. We need you. Hits his first free throw. This game did not need to go to this level. Not need to go to this level. They refuse to listen. All right, Peyton Pritchard with the ball now. Passes to Derek White. He's got Keontae Georges on him. Lowry Market in there. Again, Keontae George is on Jaylen Brown. What? Nurkic is in the paint. They call a technical free throw for the Celtics. Boy, this Celtics. And the Celtics go up to... And I'm reading Will Hardy's lips. The amount of times he said the F-bomb, I'm counting. He's at 3. He's at 3 for the... Will Hardy is in shock at what he's hearing. All right, Keontae. We got Derek White with the ball now. All right. Jaylen Brown slips, and the Jazz get a blessing from God. All right. Jazz there trying. What are the Jazz trying to do right now? Oh, man. I don't know what to say. This game is becoming unnecessarily close. Keontae George slips. And then now you got Namias Cater out there. He's going to shoot too. His season free throw percentage is 67%. We really need him to miss both because of how we played this game. And you know he's probably going to get one. All right. It's all level. We got 24 seconds left. Cater with a miss, and it's a Jazz ball. It's a Jazz ball right now. Keontae George with the ball. We got 15 seconds to go, people. We got 15. We got 15 seconds left. No. Yes! Nurkic gets the layup! Nurkic gets the layup! Nurkic gets the layup with 0.6 seconds! They can't do shit! They can't do shit! They can't do... Oh, I'm swearing! Oh, they can't do nothing! They can't do nothing! They can't do nothing! And the Jazz again! Oh, we just gonna do the banquet match! Oh, yeah! We can do the Utah bounce! We can do the Utah bounce! Jazz getting the win on this one! Jazz getting the win on this one! The Jazz getting the win on this one. I gotta stop sharing. I gotta stop sharing. I'm tired of sharing. Nurkic looks like he's gonna get the winner. We got 0.6. The Jazz look like they're about to get the winner, people. I think it's 0.6 left. I think it's 0.6 left. This team. We got 0.6 left on the clock. We got 0.6 left. Don't do nothing stupid. Nothing. They don't even have enough time. They don't even have enough time. I don't even think they have enough time to do a shot. I don't think they have enough time. Like, oh my god, like, oh my god, just I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I'm too agitated that I don't want to sit down. Oh, they going for a tipping pass. Jazz do it. I think we did it. On the Celtics? Oh, yeah, it's an offensive foul on Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown, you mug. Look at him, fouls, pushes him off to try to get the shot. I love it. I love it. Utah Jazz, we did it. Oh, they're at the replay center. Come on, man. It's a foul. We can see it's a foul. And he got the miss. Who cares? Who cares? He got the foul. What are we talking about right now? What are the referees looking at? Jaylen Brown looks so pissed off right now. It is unbelievable. He's probably wondering, how do we fix this team? All I have to say is, Jaylen Brown, fix your hairline first before you even talk about going to fix your team. You can't stop this Utah Jazz team. What? You don't know what time it is? Let's go, Jazz. Why is there 0.6 seconds left on it? Just blow the whistle. Why is there 0.6 seconds? I don't like this. Hurry up and call this game. For crying out loud, no, this, they're doing things to my blood pressure right now. Hurry up and come, let's go, let's go, ref, let's go, come on, time. Someone's in the chat wondering Riz is laughing at me. That's fine. I can't deal with this. Yes. All right, we did it. No. Forget the foul. We won the game. Forget the foul. No. Leave. The game is over. No, hurry up and blow the whistle, ref. I don't want any stupidness happening. Free throws for who? For Lowry? Guys, honestly, hurry up and end the game. Can someone tell the Celtics, hey, let's just take the whooping. This game is over. Finally, yes. Get it over and done with. Okay. This is great. This is a great win. We have struggled, and one of the main criticisms that Will Hardy talked about is the attitude that we have in the last couple of games, or like last 3 games. What I also called upon is that I felt it was a little bit of a tactical error in the last game because we shot so many threes and we never tried to drive to the basket. And I felt that's what was hurting us because I don't feel that we're a good 3-point shooting team. Like I just don't. I know that that's, oh yeah, you got to shoot threes, but I don't think that that's where we should be hanging our tactical nous on. You know, like you look at it right now. Like, hold on, you know what? Now that the game is over, like, where is it? Where is it? Let me go share my screen so I could really show you guys before getting into player ratings. Hold on, before I do that, I need to hear Nurkic. Lauren Green asks Keontae George. Supposedly, Keontae George was tasked with setting the pace of the game, and I definitely felt that like he did that. I felt it was other things as well that I'll get into in a sec. They talked about all the points coming up off the bench, which I will be talking about as well. I need to hear Nurkic and I need to hear Keontae. Okay, that's enough for that. But as I was telling you, in terms of like the Jazz and their tactics, like this is where the Jazz are from 3. 29% from 3. 9 out of 31. Like that's poor. However it is, the way that you look at it is poor. Like it's not even average. Like it's poor, and that's something that like we just don't do that well. You know, you get the odd player like Bryce is good at shooting the threes. I think Markkanen is pretty good. Keontae's like average to below average. But everybody else, like, you know, like the rookies, you know, they're still trying to find their feet. So I don't think that they're that good at it. But for the most part, like we are not a 3-point shooting team. But how we played the game today, driving to the paint, getting points. Like we had 54 points in the paint. That was way more than yesterday's game. 54 points in the paint. And yes, we had 18 turnovers, which still that needs to be way down. Way down. That needs to be closer to 10. But we was 45% from the field, which is good. 80% from our free throws. We had 20 out of 25 free throws. Like great. Like I love the work. Like that's what the Jazz need to hang their hat on. If we make more than the average threes that we're making, great. But like I'm definitely not holding my hat on shooting threes. But hold on, I gotta change the layout. Okay, so here we go. So looking at the game, like I said before, the key thing with the Jazz, the reason why they won this game was because they got points in the paint. They got 54 points in the paint. I think, what does my other screen say? 54 points in the paint. So that's a little more than half of the amount of points that they had was just in the paint. That's why we won the game. That's why we really won this game. We got our free throws. We were 20 out of 25 from free throws, 80%, which is good, which is I think are pretty good. If we maybe could get that up to 90, that'd be even better. The turnovers is still an issue. We had 18 turnovers. We need to get that down closer to 10 or less. But so far, just a good performance by the Jazz. And I feel like I talked about in the last game that we needed to work on the tactical stuff. Like, we were shooting way too many threes when we're not a three-point shooting team. Like 43s. Like, I don't know about that. But driving to the basket and getting buckets that way, I think we did an incredible job. All right. Lauri Markkanen. He had a tough game. Like, Celtics really targeted him and tried to put him off of his game. And I think that they did. He had 20 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists. He had 4 turnovers. Like, they forced a lot of turnovers from him earlier on in the game. Like, Lowry really didn't get going until like halfway in the third quarter and in the fourth quarter. He hit a couple threes, which was great because we weren't shooting the three ball that well. So when he hit those couple threes, along with I think it was Walter Clayton Jr. and then Svi Mykhailiuk shot a 3 as well. And I think it was also what's his face? Elijah Harkless also shot a 3. Or maybe not. Maybe not Elijah Harkless, but we got threes where I didn't expect us to get threes, which was really good. So for me, I'm going to give Lauri Markkanen. I'm going to give him a solid 8. Rough game for him, but I thought he did well. Taylor Hendricks, I am probably only going to give like a 6.5. Like, yeah, I feel like Taylor's big body is great for like dealing with other physical players, but Taylor doesn't give you anything else. Like, he just isn't aggressive when he's on the ball. He's not aggressive when it comes to his defending. And that's why for me, his impact tends to be like lukewarm. Just it's there, like you see it, but you're just like, it's not enough. And that's honestly how I feel about Taylor. So I'll give him a 6.5. Nurkic, the winner of this game, I'm giving Nurkic a 7.5 out of this one. He ended the game with a double-double, 11 points, 11 rebounds. I liked his contribution to our game. Still, with the turnovers with Nurkic, still got to work on that. I know part of that is because he's slow, and, a lot of teams target him to try to force him to make turnovers, but I still felt that he was a good outlet today to create chances and opportunities for the guys. So I really enjoyed it. And he played 31 minutes. And I know like that was something that near his time with the Phoenix Suns, he was not getting that. So it's good that he's getting that with the Utah Jazz. So Nurkic 7.5 there for me. Svi Mykhailiuk. I'm going to give Svi Mykhailiuk a 6.5. Again, the same as Taylor Hendricks. I felt he was okay, but again, kind of dissipated. I kind of stopped noticing him throughout the game. Svi Mykhailiuk, Keontae George there. I'm gonna give Keontae George an 8.5. He kept us in this game. Drove to basket when I needed him to. Sometimes he didn't listen to me. But his scoring, the fact that Lowry was targeted meant that all of it was on him to kind of really do, because next to Lowry and Walker Kessler, he probably is our most consistent goal scorer. So having him in this game really helped. So I got to give Keontae George an 8.5. I heard his goal was to set the tone for the game. That's exactly what he did. And he shot 40% from 3, which was also a really good thing. And turnovers, again, was low. Just 1 turnover. So Keontae George gets an 8.5 for me. Kevin Love, I also thought did pretty well in this game. He had a 3 as well. Yeah, he was 1 out of 2 from 3. Even though he's had 5 points in 17 minutes, I'm going to give him a 7.5. I really like what he was doing when he was on the court. Really had more of a positive impact to this game compared to the last game, where I felt that he was getting too many turnovers and wasn't really contributing to the kind of final result. Kyle Filipowski, I'm going to give Kyle Filipowski, I'm going to give him a solid 8, Filipowski. I felt this is probably one of the best games that he's had in a long time. Kyle Filipowski, probably the best game he's had this season. Just really solid overall, hold on, I'm just gonna pause Will Hardy's press conference so I can watch that later. Yeah, I just felt Kyle Filipowski's overall game was just really good. Gave us points, rebounds, didn't give us any assists, but maybe he was asked just to do a little bit more. And I truly do believe the role he's been asked to do at the beginning of the season is a lot different to what I kind of fell in love with kind of Kyle Filipowski in his game compared to last season. So yeah, I'm gonna give him a solid 8. Elijah Harkless, his defense alone, his impact on the game. I know the box score says 3 points in 21 minutes and rebounds and 1 rebound and 2 assists. But again, I'm going to give Elijah Harkless, I'm going to give him a solid 8 as well. His impact on the game was really good. Like, we wouldn't have won this game without Elijah Harkless and his defending. Like, constant switching that he did a lot, like, caused the Celtics to not get a lot of open threes, because it meant that Elijah Harkless was on them. They wasn't going to get the clear opportunities that they need, and Harkless did that. I wish his box scores were better so people could really see the value, because there's going to be a ton of people out there that's going to be looking to be like, well, what did he do? Well, no, he did a lot. He really did a lot. So shout out to Elijah Harkless. He gets an 8 for me. Ace Bailey, I thought that Ace Bailey had a pretty good game, at least earlier on, but then kind of disappeared into it. Definitely, he's still kind of figuring things out with the Jazz, and I think that's why they're just giving him this a little bit at a time, allowing him to kind of digest and watch and takes things as he goes. Still trying to figure out his game, his offensive side of the game. But I know that will come in time. And for me, I'll give him a 6.5 with that. Walter Clayton Jr., I'm going to give him a 7. I felt that the 3 that he scored was really good. And really, there was some last breakaways in the fourth quarter that was really needed. 6 assists. He had the most assists throughout the game. I'm going to give him a 7.5. Just a really good overall performance at 50% from 3. Just a really nice performance from him in his 60 minutes played. Josh Minot, he was in and out the game. I'm going to give him a 7. Namias Keita, he was a problem throughout the game. I'm going to give him a 7 as well. Derek White, they're really silent throughout the game. I thought he would do more. I thought he would do a lot more. But still, I felt he was impactful, always was a threat. So I'm going to give him a 7.5. Jaylen Brown, 36 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, 3 turnovers. Very good. But he was 0% from 3. Awful from 3. I'm gonna give him an 8.5. That 36 points in 38 minutes, like you can't kind of get away from that. I'm gonna give him that. Peyton Pritchard as well. I thought he had a good solid game. I'm gonna give him an 8 as well, but I did expect more from him. Then you had, I can't talk about Chris Boucher. He didn't play that many minutes. Sam Hauser as well, I felt did pretty good. Gave them some height that they kind of needed. I'll give him a 6.5. I'm not going to talk about Xavier Tilbert, just not many minutes. Luka Garza as well. I'll give him a 6. Anthony Simons, though, I'll give him a 7.5. He was in and out the game, but he still was effective. Like, his drive into the basket did help a lot, but I thought he would probably have started over maybe Pritchard or even Derek White, but I guess that wasn't the case. And then I can't talk about Baylor Shireman or Hugo Gonzalez because they just didn't play enough minutes. And there we go. So even though the Jaylen Brown and Keontae George there for me got the most amount of player ratings, both I gave 8.5s. I'm going to give Keontae George player of the game. For me, he was the most impactful. Jaylen Brown, even though, like, I felt he did well for the Celtics, but I'm going to give it to Keontae George, set the pace for the team, scored when he really is the second, maybe even third scorer in the starting five, and really stepped up for the Utah Jazz, and really played out of his role that what he would typically be doing for the Jazz. So I'm going to give it up to him, Keontae George, for that. And then that's kind of it. And that's kind of it for me. But yeah, what are you guys' thoughts? Well, there's only one person there in the chat, and I know it's probably my guy there, Wandering Wizard. And I gotta thank you, Wandering Wizard, for coming on to the stream whenever you can, just to kind of leave your comments on there. I hope you're actually watching the game as well, because it was a great game. Definitely near the end, frustrated me because I just felt that the game didn't need to be as close as it needed to be. I felt like the Jazz could have won this game by 6 or 7 points, if they just drove to the basket a little bit more. But I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Jazz are back to winning ways. That's exactly what we want, and I'll take that. So what? We're 3-4 now. So I think that's great. I really do. I really do. So that's it for the end of me. Oh, Wonder Wizard says it's nice to break the loss streak. Yes, it's nice to kind of get that hoodoo off of our back. It should give the guys a lot more confidence with themselves. It's an away win, and it's against the Celtics. Like this is a great win. Whatever it is that's going through their mind, like they can use this as an opportunity to say, yeah, we beat the Celtics. Yes, they've got a lot of big pieces missing. Jason Tatum, the obvious one, with that. Like, that's fine. But, we still beat them. You can only beat what's in front of you. So I'll take that. But I will end it as that. So I'll say thank you once again for watching the stream. Much do appreciate it. I will be back here on Wednesday for our next game. I believe it's against the Timberwolves, or that might be Friday, if I believe. But I'll definitely be doing the next game on Wednesday, and then we could watch some more Utah Jazz, and hopefully we'll get another win, and maybe we have a chance of going a full 500 and even 500 for this season. So I'll take that. Jazz starting off the season pretty well, showing people, yep, we're nothing to just sniff at. So we're nothing to just throw by the wayside. We are something. The tanking is over, and now it's really trying to see and develop this starting five and the rest of this team. So I just want to say thank you to everybody once again. Please do remember to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you all on Wednesday for the next game for the Utah Jazz. Peace.